Hey Aquarius, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your February 2026 reading for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aqua, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aquarius, for February 2026, what's going on? Happy birthday, by the way, for Aquarius suns. Okay. 9 of Cups, overall energy. I'm getting like, what is it that you want? What makes you feel happy? Have you really thought about that? Because you could have like this general idea of like, oh, this would make me happy, but like, no, really think about it specifically. Currently, you have the 10 of Cups. Your challenge, Knight of Swords. Foundation, Emperor, Aries. What is Aries for you? The third house? Aqua, Pisces, Aries, yeah. Queen of Wands in the past, Aries, Sag, Leo. 7 of Wands on your mind. 5 of Wands is your outcome. All right. Why is the Queen of Wands here in the past for Aquarius? Why is that here? Chariot just flipped over. I get like almost like a confidence with this Queen of Wands. It's almost like a positive arrogance is what it feels like. Chariot, the Fool, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like in the past, I get the sense of not chasing something anymore, for something to be the way that you wanted it to be, for someone, something like that. There's this feeling of wanting to move forward, wanting to just jump into something brand new, a fresh energy. Could have to do with work for some, Page of Pentacles. Or learning something. Maybe something that feels more stable or something that has to do with your stability. And so currently you have the 10 of Cups. Why is that here? Nine of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, the Sun, 5 of Cups. I get the sense of wanting it's not loneliness, but it almost feels like that. Kind of like there's something else that's missing and I would like that to come along, or I would like that to manifest. Because I get kind of like this pursuit. I also get either you or someone might regret pushing you away, or you push them away, or something like this. Kind of like, you know how sometimes when you ask someone who's already elderly and they're like, yeah, you know what? I wish I didn't work so much and I spent more time with my family. There's a feeling like that. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the, oh my God, the cards are just flying everywhere. Give me 1 second, please. Okay. Why is the Emperor here? High Priestess, 10 of Wands, the Star card, Temperance. I get a sense of like having to do everything on your own, or maybe you're holding something in, it's becoming a burden. There's something here that you really want. And I don't know if it's about healing something or it's a wish, which makes sense why that Nine of Cups is here. Let's see what that Nine of Cups is. There's also a readiness for the next phase. Four of Cups, what is that? The Death card. There's such a huge glare. And the King of Pentacles. Did something end? Or something feels like it ended? Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't know if this is you or someone else. Almost feeling like a regret or like something might have been lost, like a missed opportunity type of thing, or you don't want to miss an opportunity. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Because that's the challenge. I also get the sense of like, it doesn't matter what I want or what I really want. I'm just going to shove it down. I'm going to keep doing the regular thing that I have to do. I'm going to give you an analogy. It's like, let's say you want and you're ready for a partnership, like a relationship where there's actually, it's a healthy partnership. And you're like, I really want that. However, the way you're going about things energetically is more about self. But things have been going well the way that I'm doing it. But I really want a partnership. And the energy that you're in is not really allowing for that. Or like there's a deep down belief where you're like, if I let someone enter into my life, it's going to be a lot of work or something about me is going to have to change. And I don't want that. But I really want a relationship. This is just an analogy, an example. The Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles, there's something here that you don't want to change. Now, for some of you, let's say it's a job thing, feeling unhappy, maybe even feeling complacent in something, feeling like maybe something is over, but you keep doing it for, I don't know if it's for the security of it or, well, this is what I have to do. There's almost like a lack of belief or hope that something better can happen or something can heal. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. And I feel like something can happen, something more secure can happen. I don't know if this Knight of Swords is saying nothing is happening, like you're doing nothing about it, and just waiting for this to happen, or if the Knight of Swords is representing more of a reckless energy, the way that it's being approached. Let's keep going because I'm not picking up what the reading is trying to tell me right now. But maybe it is for you. I don't know. 7 of Wands. Magician. 6 of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. There's a bit of a resistance. A bit of a resistance, a bit of not facing something. It's kind of like seeing the door, but not wanting to open it. Because the cards that are clarifying this is moving on to calmer waters, is moving on to something better, for something that actually, well, that actually aligns with you. And I feel like you're standing up for this, but at the same time, there's a bit of a resistance there. 8 of Swords, trapped in the mind, feeling stuck. I don't know if you think that taking the next step is going to hurt you more than benefit you, or if the next step is going to lead to something painful. Why is the 5 of Wands the outcome? Eight of Wands, Devil, 5 of Swords. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that because I don't know if it's expectations or you're waiting on something. It kind of seems like going back to something and doing something the same way, and it's not benefiting. 8 of Swords. This is a loop. Because I feel like your mind is, maybe you're overthinking or something like that, is not allowing for something to actually start moving, or you're halting yourself. Could be fears, Moon card. 6 of Cups could be the past, could be whether or not something is this right? Does this have, let's see. Where's the Devil here? The 4 of Pentacles. For some of you, it's, it could be closing off to see the truth of something or not wanting to say something. For some of you, it's holding on to, I don't know, a bad habit. The bad habit could be overthinking and a lot of self-doubt. Just giving examples. 5 of Swords. I get like a lack of trust. Something might seem confusing. I also feel like there's almost a bit of a paranoia sprinkled in there. Like, just because you feel confused about something doesn't mean that it's going to turn out a wrong way. I feel like something is taken out of context or something like this. Tell me more. Three of Swords, World, Hanged Man. Yeah, there is a choice or a decision here. There's a choice or a decision. Either that you're stalling on. If this is not you, could be the other person. And I get the sense of like not wanting to miss an opportunity. Take a pause, Aquarius. I already said this in the beginning. You're going to need to take a pause, really reflect. What is the truth for you? What is your truth? Meaning, what do you want? What do you want moving forward? And it has to do with a sense of security and stability because everything seems to be a little on the chaotic side, whether that's externally or internally. There is this sense of something is not balanced. There is a struggle. And you're looking for something that is more structured, something. This could be you within you, workplace, you, relationship with another person. But I get the sense of building a stronger foundation or providing this sense of harmony, inviting that into your life. But there is a struggle here. Almost like I can't fully relax because something is going to like fully relax and allow the universe to give me what it is that I'm trying to manifest. Because what if the universe doesn't really give me what I want? You know? And I actually then I lose an opportunity for something. So that's why it's important to really figure out what it is that you want, because when you figure out what it is that you want, you have this certainty. So there isn't this doubt that's like, well, the universe isn't going to really deliver. Or if you want to like forget about universe conversation and you say, well, I can't deliver it for myself if I don't concretely know what I want. Because when I know what I want, I know the next step to take. If I know I want chocolate cake, for example, hey, guitar lover, um, I know that the next step I have to take is go to the bakery, right? Or go somewhere that sells chocolate cake, go to the supermarket. If I'm like, yeah, you know what? Mm, I want cake, but I don't know what kind of cake. Maybe I want to bake a cake. Do I want a cake that's already made? You know what I'm saying? You got to concretely know what it is that you want. And I feel like you're there, but it's kind of like, let's go back to the example. Yeah, you know what? I want cake, but I don't know if I want to bake it or if I already want it made. If I am gonna bake it, it's probably gonna take a lot of time. I'm gonna have to buy more ingredients that I don't have. I have to do this. But then what if I buy it already made, but then it's not made the way that I want it? So there's a little bit of like doubt here. Page of Wands. Judgment. And the Hierophant. I feel like once you figure that out and you take this opportunity, something structured happens. You will have to detach from the outcome. Eight of Cups for this growth. Lovers, this is about a choice. Something is requiring strength, bravery, courage to take the next step. When's the Lovers? Also, for some of you, this can be about a relationship here. Because I get the sense of I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. I don't know if this is about correcting something. You're too much in your head. I feel like you're too much in your head, and that is not. I don't know if it's too much in your head thinking that something is going to end or something is going to be painful. There is something that is interfering with the energy that you want to be in. Because I get this kind of like subtle urge, or maybe it's a strong one at this point, to want something new in your life, to take the next leap of faith, to turn the next page kind of thing. But there's something that a belief, um, a way of doing something needs to be let go because you're still very much attached to something. You or somebody you're dealing with, I don't know. It's something that just doesn't work anymore. And that's the devil card here. Movement forward, but there's still an attachment. I don't want to let go of this because I don't know what's going to happen, but it's causing more chaos than anything else. It's kind of like, you know what? I want to ask my parents for forgiveness, but I want to hold on to the resentment that I have because the resentment that I have validates and justifies the sadness that I felt for what they've done or what they didn't do. Example. But you're needing to let go of that to move forward, and there would be a much better resolution. Or, I want to live a healthier lifestyle, but I don't want to quit smoking. Smoking actually helps me relax. And you justify all the reasons as to why you do it, but knowing deep down inside that, you know what, if you want to move forward, you're just going to have to let go of that. Or whatever. Take it as it resonates. Let's get some advice for you. What is the advice for Aquarius? I also get the sense of, for some of you, you feel like they should stand up for me. They meaning external environment. They, or like the situation should change. That needs to stand up for me. That needs to prove itself. That for me to be able to move forward when it's the other way around. What is the advice for Aquarius? Acceptance. Let's see what that says. Okay. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he's unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to her friend that her life is like that pie with a missing slice. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Sorry. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Keywords: manifesting, knowledge, luck, new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, selling yourself short. Innocence and inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and an increase in self-esteem and confidence. Yeah, something is, like I said, there's this, you have this feeling already within you, and you're feeling like you need to turn the page, or like this said, something is missing. But the reality is, it's in here. There's something internal that needs to be it's not corrected, because it's almost like a belief system that put you in an energy and it served you for the time. But now for this next page that you want to turn, you're needing to think differently, or, well, you got what I'm saying. Anyway, Aqua, I'm going to leave it there. Do I have time for Pisces? I think I do. So if you want to join me there, absolutely join me there. If not, I will see you for your next sign, whatever you're watching for. If this resonated, let me know by hitting the like button. Comment down below if you choose. If you're new here, please subscribe. Get more of this content. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.